What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, we are going to show you how to pass any prop firm challenge with this risk management plan. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, so this is going to be the last video that you need to watch in order to pass any funded challenge, any combine, um, things of that nature, get funded. Okay. This is going to be your risk management plan. Okay. So for the first example, we are going to, or for this example, we are going to start with a 10K, 10K challenge. Okay. So usually, phase one on most prop firms right now is 8%. Okay. For uh for phase one. Phase one, 2%, and then phase two, 5%. Okay. Now, when you're starting off with your initial balance, okay, of 10,000, your first trade, you're only to risk 0.25%, right? This is 1/4% to make 0.5% or 1%. Okay. So this is your first trade. All right. So let's, so once, let's say your first trade you win, first trade, let's say you win, uh, right, quarter to one would be, okay, so it would be to make, 1/4 to make 1/4% or 50%. Okay. So let's say the first trade, uh, this is your 1-to-1 RR or 1-to-2 RR, right? Okay. So let's say your first trade, it's a 1-to-1. You're up 1/4%. So you're up 0.25%. Okay. Then your second trade, let's say you win again, you're up another 0.25%. And your third trade, let's say you minus 0.25. So the key here is once you're at 2% of your beginning balance, then you can increase your risk to 0.5% to make 0.5% or 1%. Okay. So once you get to half a percent, or once you get to 2% of the beginning balance, which means once you get to 10,200, right, is your 2%. Now you can risk half a percent, which would be half a percent, which would be $50 per trade. Okay. So at a 1-to-1, you're going to make your $50. And at a 1-to-2, you're going to make $100. Okay. So let's say now, once you get to 4%, right, which would put you at 10,400, which would equal your 4%. Now you can risk 1% to make 1% or 2% per trade. Okay. Which means you're risking $100 to make $100, which is your 1-to-1, or your 1-to-2, risking $100 to make $200. Okay. So at 4%, even with a 1-to-1, in 4 more trades, you would pass phase 1, right? So this would be your phase 1 done. Okay. And you would just do the same thing for your phase 2. Okay. Now, if you start to uh, go into drawdown, you are going to stay. Okay, let's move this over here. Okay. Now, if you go on a losing streak and go into drawdown, stay at the 1/4%, or this is also risking $25 at 1/4% or 0.25% until you're back up to your 2%. Now, if you go into drawdown 2%, then dial risk down to half of 1/4, which would equal about $12.50 a trade for 1-to-1 RR or 1-to-2 RR. Okay. Until you're back up to minus 2% of the original balance. Okay. The name of the game here, the name of the game here is to let the time run out on these challenges, right? So now even some challenges don't have a time limit. So with the right risk management plan like this one, you're not going to blow your account. You're not going to over leverage. You're going to have plenty of time. It's going to be less stressful because you're not over leveraging. You're not gambling. This is going to help build your discipline, and you know when to increase your risk and when to pull it back, right? Like a throttle on a motorcycle. If you're on a motorcycle and you're about to crash into a wall, you would not pull the throttle even harder and go faster, would you? You would want to pull the brakes and go pull back on the throttle and let off of the gas, right? So it's the same thing we're doing here is as we're creating that buffer on the original balance, we can start to increase some risk because we have that cushion built, and vice versa. As we start to go into a drawdown, the way to get yourself out of that is to pull the risk down, pull the percentage per trade down until you climb your way back out. Because once you have your strategy and your rules, then with the right risk management, you can and you will get yourself out of drawdown. Now, it's not fun, right? It's not the part of trading that is put in the spotlight a lot of times, but getting out of drawdown is a skill that I think is very overlooked. It's not talked about. Usually what happens is people get into a certain amount of drawdown and they just think, oh, the account or the challenge is done for. I might as well just gamble or throw huge risks at per each trade to just see if I can't get out of here or just give up, right? Don't give up. Okay. I have come out of crazy amounts of drawdown with this exact plan and have passed challenges from dang near almost about to lose the overall daily loss limit, or the overall loss limit, right? Not the daily drawdown, but the overall drawdown. Climbed my way back within the permitted time and passed the challenge. So it can be done, but you have to stick to a disciplined plan, have a plan in place. And so this works on, doesn't matter what size capital you have, what percentage target you have. This risk management plan is the last one that you will need to pass any challenge. Okay. So with that being said, we do have right now, everyone keeps asking me about the mentorship. So right now, if you want to try it out for a couple weeks, we do have the $49 2-week plan. You can cancel anytime you want on that one. Right now it's up to $60 a month and some other options here. We do it's 24/7, one-on-one 24/7. You can set up live one-on-ones with me. We trade live 2 to 3 times a week on Zoom. Help you with your discipline, your psychology, help you come up with your trading system based off of your schedule. We have weekly webinars, tons and tons and hours of pre-recorded videos that you can learn from, and I'm posting videos daily on all the topics and ICT concepts, smart money concepts from A to Z. So people are winning here, right? We have an amazing community, winners. So tons and tons of value in here. Another winner. Um, just so much stuff in here. Indicators, extras, beginner basics, my strategies that you won't see on YouTube, right? Some advanced strategies, weekly outlooks, and tons of stuff in here. So we also do giveaways. So get in this community if you need some more one-on-one mentorship. This is not something for the people that are not serious. If you're serious about taking your trading to the next level and get profitable, then come on in and join us, and we would love to have you. Until next time, don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe below. And as always, trade safe.